Yes, so hello, friends. Hope you're doing well. So today I'll be showing you how I usually go, how I usually work out my projects, and I'll be using Civil 3D. There are other softwares that you can also use. There is Open Road Designer. There is a software that you can use also for your roads project. But for this case, I'll be using the simplest of all. That is Civil AutoCAD Civil 3D. Yeah, so we just open the default workspace. This is the default you get when you're working with Civil 3D. The best thing about Civil 3D is that it is simple because if you have ever worked with AutoCAD, it is like an AutoCAD but now advanced kidogo. Yeah, so I'm just going to import my points and then I will show you how my workflow. Now I'm just going to go to Prospector. Ensure that you're in Prospector, and if you need to change anything, just go to the setting and then you can change anything. But for this case, I will not be going much on that, but I will be concentrating on the Prospector. So just click points and then you create, and then this panel will pop up, and then you see import points, and then you just click the plus button and then you're going to import your points. For this case, I'm just going to be using HB survey points. They're going to be generated on 22nd of February, and today it's 24th. Let's see. Now I'm just going to change the file the point file format to PNEZD command delimited. The reason that I prefer using this one is because it gives more details about the points, because it will give you more about the northing, the easting, the point elevation, and also the road description about the center line. So I'm just going to click OK. After importing your points, you will notice that you will not see them in your access. The only thing that you need to do is to click zoom extend and then they appear. So just that. So these are the points. And what I'm just going to do is just to create the surface now. How I create the surface is just to click on the surface, create surface, and then you click OK, and then you click this point plus button surface, you click then, and then you click up to point group, you right click, you click add, and then you add all the points, and then you apply, and then you click OK. After clicking OK, now the surface will appear. So this is will tell you more about your ground, how the ground looks like. Yeah, so it's good to know how to do with that. After that, I'm just going now to create my center line, which is the most critical of this project, because you don't want to create a project that is going to overlap with buildings. Like you find that the center line is over the buildings, so that is going to make the project to be more costly, and you don't want that. And also you're going to displace more people and leave space that is unused. So it's good for the designer to ensure that he knows how to use the center line, and also the surveyor to actually also pick the exact center line of the road. So what I'm just going to do now is I'm just going to point group, and then I click, then I create new, and here I'm just going to change this one to none, the point style none, and then I'm just going to just include the one that with the center line only, then click apply, and then click OK. So I'm just going to go to description only, try, that is the center line, you see it, and then click OK. Then exclude what? Okay, include with the center line only. Apply. Okay. Then on this point, just going to properties, go to, I just want to show you how I just want to do it in simple. I must have created two points group, realizing that I have to do something, because you see I have these ones, so I have to delete one. That is the issue. So I'm just going to click this one, then click new, none, description only, include CL, apply. You see no changes, but let's see. So you will see like the center line has been written there, center line, or the center line is. So you are sure now that the road is going to pass through this. But I want to ensure that I exclude every other point. So, but I'm just going to draw the center right like that. Now, whatever I'm going to do is just to get my center line. Just come to alignment, then center line. Let's call it center line. Yeah, I will not describe it, then click OK. You get this one, but I'll be using tangent with no curves. You can get other option, tangent no curves, but that will give you a bit of more work. So we're just going to ensure that we zoom to how we want to start. So because of the purposes of this video, I'm just going to do it a little bit faster. But when you're doing a like read project, you have to ensure that you don't miss a single point. Yes, so I'm just going to ensure that I on the right path. To ensure you're very correct. Sure, you're very correct. So that when the project is being inspected, you don't find your project running over buildings. That will be a major error. So I'm not going to draw the center line for all the sections. You see that we have like 2 sections, 3 actually, but I prefer redo the main road first. Then you can practice on your own time how to do the same to the other sections. Actually here, just do that. Okay, that way. Also for civil engineers, I know you know why the road should not be so straight, and I guess you're very familiar with that. That I think I'm just going to click. I don't know what's happening. We have to redo it again, but this time I'm just going to do it very fast. Yeah, this is how you do your and click OK. I'm just going to use tangent curves and click. So I'm just going to do it very fast. I know the first time you saw it, how it works. So let's do that section only because I see it's misbehaving, but that is the center line for that section that we have done. We are expected to do the section for the whole section. After that, I'm just going to generate the profiles. Yeah, so I'll be doing the whole project and I'll be updating here on my channel so that you can follow along. But for now, let's do for that section. So let's do the profile of that. After that, you cross this. For creating profile, you just need to create profile. For that surface, then you add you to the profile, and then you click next, 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 next. And then you create profile, and then you click where you want to create your profile. So this will show you how your road will look like for that section. You see, like for example, this road is very long, so many kilometers. You see, this is how your surface look like. But this is very bumpy actually. So we're just going to create, this is the actual profile, but we are going to create proposed one. Yeah. So just click alignment again. I'll click OK, and then tangent with curves. Just going to create so that the road cannot be so bumpy. Just ensure you don't design it in a way that it will make it more expensive. You see, yeah. So that when you're doing your calculation of cut and fill, the thing will be like zero. Just you're just leveling the ground. You see. So now I have created the profile. This is the proposed and the actual. So this is the actual, the proposed one. And of course you can see now that it is very smooth, very smooth. Yeah, so on the next video I'll be creating the assembly and the corridors, so be there to watch. Thank you.